Hey YouTube, welcome back to another video. I'm probably gonna call this series like a creator's log or a creator's diary, something like that, because yeah, this is actually just the truth of a designer, like making the same thing again and again and again till you get what it is that you want. So I'm kind of just showcasing and documenting that. But for those who are new, welcome to Fearless Atelier. So here on the channel, but just with the brand as well, we're literally into the fashion, designing, styling, production, music, events, all that type of stuff to to tell stories of like different fears that we overcome, that we're going through, and really just impact, connect with the community and make some really cool stuff. Not just cool clothes, but cool music, cool events, cool stuff, just stuff outside the box. But this is just the start. But basically in this video, I'm currently remaking a denim hoodie that I made some time ago. So this is what it looks like, or this is it at the moment. So there's a lot of details and stuff. I've got the bottoms to go with it. I don't know if I made a video on this yet. Oh well, but basically I'm doing the V2 version of it, and I'm changing the inside lining, but also updating just a few features, cropped it a little bit more, so that when you pair it with the bottoms you can see more of the details and stuff. So yeah, I've already started, and if you guys haven't seen my last video where I made a denim kimono, check that out. I'm gonna probably try to link it somewhere. But basically there was a fault with it where I basically clipped it, but I clipped it with the lining as well. So now it kind of makes it arch a little bit instead of it being straight. So incorporating that lesson, something that I've done with this one is, so the details like on the denim here, for example, I've already like put it on before adding the lining and stuff. So I'm about to do the sleeve for the hoodie, and I've got the new lining here, which is a much more grayish type of, this is the silk, which is grey. Can I put in the sunlight? Oh, it just looks bad, I'm sorry people. But yeah, that's it so far. But I'm gonna get into sewing, probably show you guys some like B-roll and stuff. But yeah, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you think so far and what you guys want to see on the brand as well. I was even thinking of doing a video showing like maybe my Pinterest page of like some styles and stuff that I'm influenced by or I am inspired to do. I also want to get into like denim patchwork as well. That's how I really want to do. But yeah, people, we got what, 6 months to my 9 to 5 really starts, so I'm trying to do as much as possible, and I got a surprise for everyone coming up very, very soon. So yeah, stay tuned, and yeah, let's get into it. Hey YouTube, so yeah, there's literally a lot that's gone on over like the past couple of days as such. So I've done the inside sort of a little bit of the new hoodie. A quick update, basically somehow, even though I used the same exact pattern, the measurements came out a bit wrong, so I had to add in this extra part so that it aligned completely. So yeah, so there's all of that. It's a bit more, definitely a bit more cropped than the version 1 of the hoodie, but I like it because it's like when I add the waistband with the thing on it, it's like it goes below the waist but not too below, so it still has, in terms of like from a proportions perspective, right, it's still, I don't know, it still looks physically pleasing, but we're gonna have to see when we get to the end, right? But so yeah, so I just want to record this quick update because basically I actually procrastinated and delayed doing that because I was just like, because I thought I had to undo it, resew everything. I was just like, it's just so long, because I spent the whole day yesterday just watching like cartoons, shout out Invincible, just like, because it's like I just didn't want to put my mind on it. But I think something that I want to just share in terms of like a lesson that I'm learning is like, to persevere in these sort of moments. But it also helps because like in a moment it was like I was able to think of a solution where it was like, okay, it wasn't too tedious. I just had to add on a bit of material. That was it, and that took me the whole day. But it was like, at least you just did this in like under 30 minutes. But yeah, just a quick update. I'm gonna show you what the actual hoodie looks like probably after this, or I might show some B-roll, I don't know. Yeah, I've got some other plans and some other stuff that I want to share with everyone. I might do a separate video for that, but yeah. But anyway, let's get into it. Hey YouTube, so finally finished the second version. So let me bring it up. So this one is the first one that I made, the blue lining. This one is the second version, and you can already sort of see a difference, I guess, in the length. And also with the second, with the V2, I added a double zip to the top there and at the bottom. Yeah, I'm gonna put both of them on, show you guys what, guys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, what it looks like. Yeah, it's still, we're getting there, but yeah, still some improvements, but let me show you. So with the V1 on, you guys have already seen it before, but like it goes, if I straight, it goes way below the length. Literally, this is on my buttocks. So this is, it's cool, it's comfy, but then like, let's say if I just want to like put like waist length right, it gives you kind of like this like slug, like pot belly thingy, and because it's denim as well, it can like, look, it can stay there a little bit. So that's kind of what got me in the iteration of like, okay, cool, I should probably make it a double zip so that it's like if I'm sitting down or something, it doesn't give you that pot belly thingy, if that makes sense. And because double zips look cool, let's be real. But all in all, I still like this is nice itself, but and I don't know if you can tell, but there's a slight different tint with this one, because this is raw denim, and the bleeding's kind of stopped, but so this one I washed in distilled white vinegar and sea salt so that it wouldn't bleed. Bleeding is when like the color of the indigo and the blue like gets onto your clothes and stuff, right? Cool. So I'm gonna try this on and show you the main difference. All right, cool. So I'm putting on the second one on now, and this one, whew, I like this. I think it may be just a tad bit too much cropped, because this is above my waist. This is already, like, you could easily, this is above my waistline. Cool. And it's like, for example, if I do that, man, that's actually decent. I thought it would go all the way up. I was just like, oh, that's a bit but like, cool. So I put this on. I like the double zip. So if give me a second, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. If I put this on, you can already, yeah, this just sits nicely. And it's like, if I bend down or anything like that, I can always do the thing with the double zip. And it's just, I think this yeah. Sorry. Oh, I still like, I kept the accessory things that I did on it. I still think that gives it like a signature look, but in terms of like just a steady hoodie, maybe in the very final version I might extend it just a couple centimeters as for this particular size, so that it's not like super cropped, if that makes sense, right? But yeah, but this, I'm liking this. Yeah. Obviously I changed the lining to like a grayish. From my last video I said there was a lady at the fabric store where I was at, and then she kind of gave some advice like, this will look nice with the blue instead of like having like a deep red. But, and I'll be so real, I can't be asked to make another sample. There's other stuff to make, and this stuff takes time. Yeah. But like, yeah, but I'm liking it though. I'm gonna a lot when I wore the V1, a lot of people complimented it, especially the two-piece, it with the trousers. I'll try it on with the trousers actually to show you, but like I'm gonna wear this out a little bit more to get some feedback from like the public, from people. Would also be cool to get your feedback in the comments as well. Yeah, that reminds me, like, comment, subscribe. Yeah. But yeah, sorry, there's a mirror here and that's how I'm using to see, but I'm kind of like, I'm so happy this is finished. This took me most of the week, partly because of procrastination, but also because of, if that edit doesn't work a lot, but also because there's just a lot of like battles like with my mind, like, oh, is this gonna look good? Like, what's the point in finishing it? There's like, I really feel like when you're onto, actually no, let me not even chat Rast. Let me say this, my experience with making this particular garment itself is like, you gotta just see things through to the end. Don't get me wrong, there's times in life where it's like you may do something and then you have to like maybe pivot, like switch, but in terms of when there's something that you've dedicated time and resources and length to, and there is a clear end goal, definitely see yourself through, even when it looks ugly. Because a lot of making this garment, like doing the inside and stuff, it just looked ugly. It looked very ugly, and it's just like, why am I still here? But the final product, the finished product, is beautiful. It's beautiful, man, beautiful. So yeah, I just share that as a word of encouragement. But let me try it on with the trousers and show you what it's saying. Cool. So this is the two-piece with the V2 and the V1 pants. velvet pockets. I cropped it so that you could see these two buttons here. In the mirror here, it just looks aesthetically clean to me. That's why. But the reason why, but this, it cropped everything here. So then when I'd raise it up to like here, that's when you get that little pop belly little thingy, right? And having this cropped here is like it matches. But at the same time, it makes me realize with my pants, I need to put some like belt loops on. The way I designed this was like, I designed it to actually fit my waist comfortably, like to actually sit on it tightly. But I think I've lost some weight because now it's like this space and it's just. But it's cool. We thank God though. But yeah, like this, I'm liking. This is cool. Even when I put it down, it's like it just. I wanted the silhouette to like, even though it was like a bit oversized and a bit baggy, I wanted it to look like structure, if that makes sense. So like if anyone that's buying or getting the two pieces, like obviously you can customize the top and the bottoms, whichever one you like. But yeah, but it's like it just gives us really nice fit. But I'm happy with these. I've got more fabric here to make a, what's it called again? Jorts? Yeah, to make a jorts version of this. I might have to just tape it in a little bit at the legs or something, I don't know, but it should be alright. And make it just a tad bit 3/4 length, but yeah. But that's literally, I don't know if I actually showed any sewing videos in this, but that's literally the difference between the V1 and the V2. My thoughts, my process, how I was feeling, and what's up next. So yeah, please like, comment, subscribe. Please comment what you would like to see from the brand page as well. I know I've got some things like showing you my Pinterest board, some styling that I would like to do, some ideas and events that I've got lined up for you all as well, just some other things too. But let me know if there's anything particular you'd like to see, or if you're engaged with the content, really want to connect with you all. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Love.